It's time for Leather Podcast.
Push my face.
Fuck off.
You going to go and see Slipknot that year?
I'm a fuck.
No.
I was at a gig last night. It's no slit your wrists material.
Blood Brothers.
I put my
Sacrifice a small goat.
So I was at a gig last night with my good friend Liam Rafferty.
Shout
A
out,
band called Brutus.
shout out Hellcats Graphics.
Aye. Hellcat Graphic. I like it, mate.
Great guy. Great
Aye,
guy, man.
They looked after us right at the start and still look after
I
us.
still.
Obviously,
sponsor.
I don't get posters made anymore for the banners for the fight.
It was a big time. UFC did used to do banners over the cage.
They were cool as fuck, weren't they?
Aye.
I used to like seeing like what shorts people were wearing, and then some guy comes out with the Speedos and fucks it for everybody.
Aye.
You know, it's like, that's right, everybody's getting.
Aye. Uniform.
Aye.
Who was it?
He gave the guy
the purple pants.
Aye,
Right?
he gave the guy the bonus for knocking him out so quick. He's like,
Was he a ref recently? I think he was.
I think it was something
Aye.
recently because that was
He's
what they were. That
He's
was
a
how
UFC ref now?
Is
Or he's done it once.
the story came back up.
oh, did it?
Aye.
Purple pants.
But
Oh.
it was no bad. Was all the sponsors as well, wasn't it?
Aye.
All the different sponsors on the shorts
Like
and stuff.
fighters used to make fucking mad dough on that.
Aye.
That's what the Bellator fighters were
See
saying.
when you seen the banners with like 100 sponsors on it, you're
Like a NASCAR.
Come on, man! Like, oh, what's that sponsor in there? Oh, fuck.
We went to a Polish show and they do the tattoo,
Aye.
like the tattoos on their back.
How
and shit.
did
Phil
you
will
do
do
that?
it
It's
once.
like Kenna, aye.
Phil did it with.
Aye, but
did
they fucked it.
Put a stencil and spray it or something?
It's like, remember like the tattoos you used to get as like a wee boy? And you lick them? It's pretty much that.
like a
Stick
peel
it
off
to the
one.
back
Oh,
and then
is it not?
like
Is it
basically
really?
wash it on their back, aye.
That's mental, isn't it?
I
Just
know.
branding you.
You see a lot of
Literally.
you see a lot of the Polish guys with me.
Aye.
Polish fighters, they're big in it.
It's because they're big. They've got big massive backs full of fucking steroids.
Get on
you
the
can
heat.
You can get loads on it.
Did you see the stare down in the Polish where the guy just fly-kneed him?
No.
Right off the bat.
Liam Harrison shares these all the
So
time,
they
eh?
come in to square up and the guy just jumps, flying knees out. Like the guy wasn't even hostile. It's just like, come on, fuck, man.
What's the point of going for a full fight camp, doing all the shit, making the weight, and then just fucking
The guy
wasting
was
it?
just coming in for a stare down and it just says our knee. Guys,
Aye.
I'm just like,
So
what a
he's
piece of shit.
He's definitely no fight in the morning.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Probably a fucking charge at least. You know what I mean? That's like fucking no, you.
They've stopped all the getting all handsy because that's one of the warnings you get like during
Mhm.
the press when you're doing the stare off, and it was because somebody got whiplash.
Oh, it was
G. Stevens.
pushed him,
and
didn't he?
fucking
Because he put
whiplash in
his
neck.
hands behind
Aye.
his back. I can't mind who that was. He put his hands behind his back and then he got pushed and it made it fucking.
Jeremy Stevens.
Aye, that's who
But
done it.
It makes sense because you know how much you're depleted.
Aye, and you're no 100%.
Aye.
You're not 100% getting out of the fight, but
Any
at the
sudden
point,
movement, anything can go, man.
Aye.
I get it. It's like, unless there's, I don't know, like, we've been heated, you've been heated.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Aye,
I like.
last year.
I
you
like
get a bit heated.
I kicked something
That
the
last
last
one,
one.
did I?
No,
I
I
can't say shit,
man.
that way. I
No,
can't say shit.
nah, but no at the weigh-in, just right before in the cage, we had a wee
Get a wee bit.
big Fraser Hirsch had to have a wee. Come on now, lads.
Aye.
Like, it's too late for that, Fraser.
I feel
There's
like
just
a
us
prick.
three in here.
I feel like see when they brought us together because you never ever bring us together.
Aye.
Because it was a main event.
I didn't like that.
They bring us together and it's like touch gloves you want. And I'm like, why you put me in this spot?
I know.
Like, don't put me in this position because I'm not going to touch him and then I'm going to look like a dick.
I know.
So remember you were saying about you can hear cunts. Cunts.
There were some bad ones at that.
So at the Apex at the weekend, the fighter was actually shouting at the guy in the ring. You see this?
No.
I've not seen this.
The main event,
I was watching it too.
Son Yadong against
Mhm.
what was the other guy. And he's like, you got to come in here and do something, like, and the guy, you know what I mean? Because they're
'Cause
just
they're-
steaming
it's so
cunts,
close,
pure
aye.
shouting at guys, and you can
Aye.
hear everything.
It's so close as well as there's no that whole background noise of all the other people. There's like maybe a couple of hundred people there if you're lucky and
Aye.
you just hear some guy like talking to his mate
Some
about
cunts go to the back to the cage just talking about shit. You're just
Aye.
like,
Like they're
so
here on a
that
night
is a
out.
downside to
I
the
have
Apex.
voiced my opinion on this before, but one of the worst things about that fight was I never got to meet fucking Guy Fieri.
Oh, he was sitting
If
there. I had no idea who
won-
this was,
If
though.
I had won, I'd have met Guy Fieri.
Who's that, the fat chef? No.
Smokes the cigar. Mind he had the cigar,
You
but it's no
You're
lit.
still fat shaming people.
Who is he?
I don't know. I think he's a chef.
He is a chef. He's like,
So he's the fat chef?
It would be
is this guy?
that guy there. And he goes about with a cigar in his mouth, but it's not lit. The camera kept panning around on him. I don't know why.
So the gig last night, man. Were you high?
I was. Is there any other way to do it? Right, I've got a bit of an issue.
Don't know how you go.
Some millies.
Is there any other way to go through life?
I'm going to be honest. We need to have an intervention. Like we're now at 41 episodes for this leathered. And I remember the first episode where I was like, I've taken some edibles before.
Right.
And now edibles have then...
You are edibles.
It's went into this world of like, right, where am I going so I can experience taking edibles?
Wait till you try the cocaine, baby.
You'll not be coming back.
So the gig was good. The gig was obviously enhanced by the weed, but the girl plays the drums.
Heavies.
Oh, mate, she's smoking hot, right? Well,
what type of music is it for the fans?
Like rock. Like, it's good.
Where was the venue?
G2, which is the garage, underneath the garage. So it's a really small venue.
On Socket Hall.
So the girl plays the drums and she sings as well.
That's tricky.
That's like, it's so fucking good, man. Right. See when I was like, I remember just staring at her hands, like how quick they were moving, and she was hitting everything as well as singing, and I was like, whoa.
What is the band called?
Oh, Brutus.
It's a Belgian band.
Aye. Oh, you looking up? I thought you were like dropping knowledge. Like, what's the name of the Brutus?
Get the Google.
Brutus,
so the chick looks all right, didn't she?
Be careful.
You want to hear a wee sample of what it was listening to?
Aye.
Here we go.
I want to see some images though.
We'll get fucking
copyright. Pull right off.
Yeah, well, get the band out there for them. I
know. They were playing G2. Now they're playing the Leathered Studio.
I know.
I was in G2.
They're pretty good.
The Sunday. Wrestling.
Oh, aye.
Oh, mate.
That's like you finish shagging like, was a good dart.
Right, your taxi's outside.
So I had a really good time, and then Liam went for a few beers. Went for a few beers before, a few beers after. Neat arrows were getting played.
I said that hand at Aris.
He was a damn hand at Aris. But we had a good time. Went to some, is it called?
I've not seen darts in a pub for ages.
What's it called? It's across from Central Station. It's no Project Rock. Shit you talking about?
Toby Jugs.
So it's a kind of wee nice rock bar. Play some nice music, and then obviously I was fucking high as fuck.
Solid Rock Cafe.
Solid Rock, that's what it's called. And the music was brilliant.
Just a rock mid.
I was like, oh, it's so good. Just listening to music. And then
Monday
went to
rock.
the gig. Had a good time at the gig, and then went to Nice and Sleazy's, I want to say.
Right. It's all right in there.
Aye, it's really nice.
Right.
And then the same again, it was just nice music. And then some guy, for honestly felt like about 40 minutes, just played the guitar over the top of the music was playing in the background. No, this was upstairs, and it was just, there was too much happening. And it was like,
gotta get out of here.
This guy was just whittling in the guitar, just but in the background I could hear the actual song that was playing, and I'm trying to work out what the song was, and I was like this is too much. This is too much.
Ravenscraig.
too much going on. And then me and Liam went and get chips, cheese, and macaroni cheese, and the chips and cheese.
Oh man, fuck cleaning your cage out, man. Jesus.
And then we went home, and we all had a good night. And I phoned him.
Are we train ski or
no, we got a Uber. And then I messaged him next morning, and he's like, I was like, how you feeling? And he's like, I'm good. And then his next question was like, I shouldn't be at work. Can't be bothered. And I was like, I'm the same. I need to go to boxing. But just by luck, I had a flat tyre, so I didn't make boxing. And he's like, you wouldn't expect astronauts to go right back to work. So why would you expect me to go back to work? I was up there. I was like, brilliant. But even funnier than that, right?
Compared to silly astronauts.
Because it was super high. It was up in the fucking sky. Right, even funnier than that, I was sitting, right? Me and him were just sitting, that sort of time when you're like, out your tits, and we were like, I was having issues with my sleeves. I was like, I get super focused on them, and I kept like opening them up and pulling them and being like, and he's like, you all right? And I says, aye. And he's like, what's up? And I was like, these sleeves. And he goes, what's up with them? And I said, they're like shackles. But no shackles of oppression, Shackles I love. And he went, I'm writing that down, and wrote it down. I eventually had to take my jumper off because it felt like they were like pure cuffed on me. But it was like, look at me, he's like, you alright? I'm like, aye, these
should be writing Shakespeare, man.
Are you taking more and more every time or something?
I'm
double dab.
I've had a good few years without it, and I'm like trying to make up for it. I'm like, because they were annoying me, and I was like, these are like,
because you seem to just push it every time now.
I think you would like ecstasy. Honestly, MDMA, like if you were listening to music and that, you wouldn't come here.
Obviously, it made the music so much better. And that's what, like...
That's why everyone loves drugs, mate.
But that's what we said. We're like, this is one of these moments when it's a core memory. Like, this is fucking so good. But in the same breath, I ended up at the football. I ended up watching the football at the weekend, and I got hospitality. And
tell me you didn't get high at hospitality.
I did, mate.
Why not?
Oh my God.
You've never been out your bin at a football game?
So here's my thinking, right?
Aye.
If it's a team, I'm thinking like you would need to get high to watch him.
I enjoy football, right? But
do you?
That's what I'm going to say. I just can't get into it now. I don't have enough time to be like knowing who this guy is, what he's doing. So then I was like, fuck it. I'll just get high. So like...
You're in a box, so?
I'm in a box.
Right.
So, right.
A cardboard box?
I was, mate. But, so I looked at the table and went, I don't like to speak to empty, so I'm just going to get high. So then he brought in my food and I'm just like,
oh no.
People are talking to me and I'm just ignoring them. I'm in my own box, just like
I would hate me their wains like Paul Craig's an ignorant bastard.
Just drinking and eating and feeling good. And then I'm going out and I'm watching the football and I missed half the game because I was watching the guys dance, the guys clapping and shit. And I just get super focused on watching the guys because they were all jumping at the same movement. They were all jumping together, and I was like, "Oh, how did you guys know to jump at that right time?" And this is the shit that was going through my head.
They link up, man.
Aye, and I'm like, "This is amazing. This is amazing." Oh fuck, that was a quick game of football.
Time to go home.
Aye, and then the same again. Go back in at half time, and then I just get my macaroni cheese pie.
No talking to anybody?
No talking to anybody. People are talking to him. I was like,
great company.
Eating the cake, eating the fucking, drinking my tea, back out, and then I'm like, watching the football. You guys are jumping. How do you know when to sing the song at the right time? Because everybody's singing in fucking unity. And I'm like, that's impressive.
Who are you, Doug the Fug?
I was, aye. I didn't even speak to him either.
Did he drive?
He was in charge of me. He was like, you alright? I'm like, aye, cool, just don't talk to me. Watching the, aye.
So, at least you're not driving a bit.
So
great company, Paul is.
I was great company last night.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept going this. Oh, fucking hell.
Get her playing the drums.
Aye.
Look at that rhythm. Like fucking Whiplash.
Got a picture of this lassie? So I can see.
See Whiplash? Not my tempo.
Push my fingers.
What are you doing this weekend?
Fucking getting high.
Is it no?
I've got Michael Biscuit. I can't get high for that because I really need
That's the time you should get high.
No.
Because you'd be funnier.
Look at the state you were in when you were trying to do the fight companion.
That was like 4 a.m, bro.
Meh?
Sure, like, mate, see, click on the one where she's actually playing the drums. Because, like, she was wearing this Scarface t-shirt.
The Belgian, did you say?
Right. And she was, like, cool as fuck. Like, just banging out the drums, singing. It was had a good time.
You should get high with Michael Bisbing.
No, because I know I don't want to, like,
no talk
see
to him.
That eye.
Take it
Pop
with me.
that eye out.
Can I put my finger in it?
Like Carol for the walking
Scott, I
dead.
knew you were going to say it.
Can I touch it?
Fuck his eyes off. You thought that was being serious in that.
I know.
I'd not seen it though, so I didn't know.
It's a really dark turn.
It could have happened.
The TV show's going in a nice line. Shit's happening. And then he's just fucking out.
Nice. I believed you. No, I was like, I'm going to have to stop letting Lewis watch this. Poor Carl's going to get skull fucked on the telly.
Carl.
So, aye. Michael.
Is that finished it? Walking Dead.
Aye. We were talking about that.
There's got a couple of new spin-offs coming, but
is there not a movie with grime in it, Rick.
I think they've got to do like 3 films.
I like that guy.
Ripped arse out though. They've ripped arse out The Walking Dead.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, you're looking forward to Michael Bisping and Tom Aspinall.
Yes, so tomorrow I fly down to London, and then we do the Thursday night show in the Indigo. Tickets are still available for Michael Bisping's Tales of the Octagon 2. And then we'll do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking me some like any funny stories.
I see there's somebody else got added to it as well.
Brendan Lockney, is he just coming for? Is he both
party? Don't know. I just seen him tagging him.
I know. I'm not sure if he's doing Manchester or if he's just doing one. I'm not sure.
It'll probably be Manchester then.
It's been Conor McGregor's sparring partner lately.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Dubai, aye.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Conor McGregor drop somebody.
Oh, was that him? No,
it wasn't Brendan. It was an Norway guy.
No, I know it would have been Brendan.
No,
Aye.
I was going to say I've not seen it. But.
Just some wee random guy pulled off the street.
I think he's been putting into Brendan now in the other clubs. Yeah. So not right, man. But if he's not fighting for another half a year,
see if you absolutely banjo McGregor, is there a chance you're going to get fucked out the circle of his sparring partners, or is he going to welcome taking second prizes?
No,
I don't think that's what I mean. He wouldn't be happy taking second prize.
Nah, never.
So would you you'd be kicked out of the team?
You'd probably get it doing.
I think Paulie Malignaggi said the same type of thing, And then he said you edited the sparring footage to make it look like you put it on me, but I just jumped off the plane and I gave you a doing, and then you never asked me back. But I don't know again if that's Malignaggi just being a fucking... You don't know, It's hard because...
Malignaggi could be a fucking...
Artem Lobov. But that's the thing.
I don't think he was fucking
exactly.
McGregor, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have believed it either, but none of us were there. This is the thing with sparring footage. I didn't like the sparring videos because whoever edits it can always make it look like if you're editing a video for me, you can fucking make it look...
We looked like a couple of golfers playing golf that day. Did you see the ESPN?
Aye.
We look good. People are like, oh,
yeah, all right.
get these guys on the next fucking tour.
Right.
Get them as Shooter's tour. No. It's Paul and Bungard's tour.
He's going for pints after,
After the show.
Right.
I think there's going to be a lot of drink consumed during the show.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Then off to your bed. Nah.
And that's why I don't want to get high, because like there's some times where you can just drift in and out of, like, you know, when you're talking, you're like, aye.
There's also a meet and greet in there, so
there is a meet and greet.
Fans will be meeting you.
Aye, I'm glad you reminded me. There is a probably. I'll get high for that. You just be like, it'll just be me like meet and greet Paul.
Picture buddy,
Aye, so we need an intervention.
Nah, just keep going, mate.
Just keep going. Just see where you end up.
Why stop?
Just see where you end up, Paul.
It's normal.
So I was meant to be in boxing today, flat tire, disappointed, but the guys fixed it in no time. I thought tires took ages to fix. It seems really quick. For
Punctures?
I'm like, no, they actually took all the tire off and then put a new one on it, and then I was blown away with how quick this was.
What, did you just phone them or what was?
No, I tried to get somebody to come in the house, but I had to go to a garage, so I had to phone my brother to come and save the day because I'm useless. I'm as much use as tits in a fish. And he came up, filled the tyre up with some air, and I drove to the garage, and the guy's like, I was like,
pit stop.
I was like, fucking hell, that's quick.
Right, head away.
That's quick, boys. Right, I'm away to the podcast. So that was my morning. What's been happening with you guys?
I wrestled Sunday.
Saw some photos.
Let me just tell you that you should never ever try a move that you've never practiced for the tap rope for the first time live in front of a sold to garage.
Squash the beef though, I saw. You and him are friends now.
Aye, let's just talk about me nearly break my neck first.
Was it as bad as that? Like,
so the move I was going for, believe it or not, was it's an old Rob Van Dam move called a split-legged moonsault, where you kind of just do the splits and like the hamstrings kind of just spring off the ropes and you go back away and like land on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
you done the splits.
So the first one, I missed the ropes, right? People like, hey, right. So I then bounce off the middle rope with my feet, no my hamstrings. Go on the top rope with my feet, no my hamstrings. So I'm standing in the top rope. And then go for the top, spring, and go right round and nearly hit my head off the turnbuckle, like spin that quick because
There's such a bounce on it.
the momentum of going for here, boom, and my knees and my feet just scudded Jason Reed in the face. But see, when you see me going round,
Does it look good?
no,
Does it look like
it looks horrible.
And
Like-
did he look like he got cracked as well?
Aye.
Right.
So that was the only good thing about it, was that I still landed on him.
Aye.
Mhm.
But I nearly broke my head nearly actually hurt the middle turnbuckle. That's how fast and quick I spin round.
Wow.
So maybe I should start like rehearsing stuff like
I
that.
like the fact that you've just went,
I like you
I
wing
can
it.
do that.
Aye.
I can do that.
People are, aye, that was ballsy. So if you give me half an hour in a ring and a crash mat, I can nail that. I can get it. But at the time, I was like, I'm going to try something different here. And aye, apart from that, the match was solid. Some good spots with the chair. I also got power bombed onto a steel chair and nearly broke my tailbone, which was the worst thing that I've probably ever felt, including MMA fights. Like, I took me bumps in that match, and I did my last 10 fights or something. But the crowd were there for the get-go. He comes out to Tina Turner, simply the best. These gimmicks, obviously Rangers. They had pyro, they had flags, they had red, white and blue streamers.
Like just bunters.
Aye, but his,
That's cool.
just Rangers fans,
Aye, aye.
but obviously wrestling fans. The atmosphere was electric. So I'm behind the curtain like, fucking hell, man. I'm supposed to be the good guy here. I'm going to come out to a sea of booze now. But it was quite 50-50. The match, they were there at the end, man. So it was a 20-minute match. But 2 days before that, I had the norovirus, mate. And I was fucked for days.
What's like shitting in it?
Pissing at my ass and spewing for a day.
It's a lot of puking.
Pissing it, man.
For a day, man, and I'm in the toilet like aggressively being sick, and I'm talking, feeling sorry for myself at this toilet pan, like, why? Like, I'm asking why? Like, why is this doing this to me? Like as if I don't deserve it or something.
You're a good guy, Chris. You don't deserve it.
Standing member of the community.
I'm pretty sure I was saying, please at one point, like, please. And she's like, you said please in there? No, I mean,
Lie in the bath and get her to come in and shower you down every 5 minutes.
so I only ate for like a day and a half, and then I had to do this match on an empty stomach. Plus I was fucked, man. But once I go out there, like, the adrenaline kicks in, you're wrestling in front of people. The atmosphere comes up and it's like, this is easy. This is easy.
I can do this.
But the one we done like a stare down, and it just generated, like, we stood in front of each other for ages, and the atmosphere just built. It was like, we are the people, get the fuck. And it was just like all the way through it. Eventually won by a sharpshooter. He passed out, so that's why
The pictures were cool.
that's why I shook his on it, and a wee bit of respect because he didn't tap out. So that was a trilogy kind of over, and probably
And what
my
was the
wrestling,
score?
my wrestling
2-1?
career 2-1 to me.
2-1.
And probably my wrestling career, to be fair.
Is it? Are you no fancy about pushing it again?
Nah.
It takes up a lot of time, doesn't it? And
Aye.
you take bumps and bruises that you wouldn't take in training.
I nearly broke my 2 elbows. My tailbone took it. I took a chair shot to the head. I was in the figure 4, and I got melted with a chair shot while I had the figure 4 on, which was the biggest pop of the night. And
That's the issue as well with it. It's the pop, because then you want to do something better
Aye.
again. And you're getting, when your hands are tied up and you can't defend yourself, and you're taking a chair shot to the head, and you're like, right, I need more of that. I need more of that. So it's a good thing that you're leaving, because
So
you're going to fucking break your back.
so I got the chair at one point. The place has got mental. Some chair shot to the back, like sideways, then to the calf, and he was kind of in turtle position. And I went, fuck this.
Boom.
Full on. Like the hardest I've ever hurt anybody with a chair. The place has gone mental. So they're all for it. One more time. So I'm picking him up with his chin with the chair. He's on his knees. I'm just going to plant one right on him. Hits me with a low blow, mate. Power bombs me onto the chair. That's when I fucked my tailbone. And they thought that was it.
Just when they thought I was out, they pulled
2.5.
me
You just got their shoulder up there. I'm like, oh my God. And that's wrestling. Wrestling's about winning the crowd. And we 2 has done that in our 3 matches. And but
You talk about this so much more passionately than you talk about MMA, though. You do.
Nah.
See when you do. You do.
No.
See when you talk about MMA fights, you're kind of just like
because wrestling, pro wrestling's a storytelling.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's proper storytelling.
But see, when you talk about wrestling, you're mega enthusiastic.
Probably because it comes from your childhood.
Aye.
Mhm. So what's making you want to wrap it? Just the damage, do you think?
Nah, like there was nobody there I could proper feud with.
That's the issue as well. That's what we had. They can't do anything with you.
Aye.
So what they're going, right,
I get what you mean.
you can't have a guy
Can't build on it.
who's one of the toughest fighters in the UK getting beat up off MD.
In a
Aye.
performance.
Aye, you need to
You need-
have
you
you
need
need
to-
to have a brute. You
Yep.
need to, and then it's like, right. So we give you somebody who's their guy, who's the brute, who's strong, solid, much
Mhm.
bigger than him. He's not going to want to take a loss in his record.
No.
Do you know? So you're going to have to take an MMA fighter, bring him into this world, and come up with lines and stories.
you
of
need to
where
make it
can
make
go.
sense.
Aye.
Needs to
I
make
get you.
sense.
I understand.
And that's like we spoke at this. That's why I didn't do the last our last tag team match. I was like, this doesn't
Champs.
make sense. Like, I've had one of the biggest wins in my career in London as a middleweight. The big man's coming off like 3 solid wins, and you want me to lose to 2 wee guys? That doesn't work for me.
Aye,
That Munoz was fighting at the weekend.
I watched
won.
that.
Right? Are we going to speak about Khalil Roundtree? Holy fuck, man!
He made me a lot of money.
I bet on him as well. I don't know why I bet on him. I just wasn't that sure about
Because he's
Smith.
an animal.
He made my nightmares. That's what that guy makes. He's fucking scary.
You were in the highlight reel, me. I didn't like it
Oh,
before he fought.
aye. The blabble, and then like he
You know, part
decides.
of the run though. That was
Aye.
fucking 8 years ago. That
Aye,
game.
he does the live or die thing, you know, like say Karate Kid, where it's like
What?
live or die.
Aye.
He's lifted his hands up like
That's the scariest thing ever.
like
Tell me.
He's
He's looking at the ref like, you make this decision.
I'll make it funny.
He's so intense, so isn't he?
He's quite
Like,
clearly mad.
Aye.
Yeah, he's fucking
I think
mad.
see if you had like good mental clarity,
But he's a
and he
weirdo,
was speaking
man.
to like a sports psychologist, I think he'd be a terrible MMA fighter. I think the fact
needs to be
that he's
mad.
a wee bit unhinged makes him that much better as an MMA fighter. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't have all the skills,
Oh, no.
but I think he gets in there and fights like the guy is going to kill him.
Quite a
it's kill or
traumatic.
kill or be killed.
He called for Pereira.
He did.
I'd be interested to see that.
5 wins in a row, mate.
Aye.
He's... I don't know why he doesn't have a... Why not?
Is he sellable? Because it comes down to that.
No. Maybe no, because he's starting to put up some wins together.
Mm.
I know
But
that obviously
Him
wins.
versus Pereira is definitely not sellable, I don't think.
No.
Compared to like who could be in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Who would you prefer to see?
Jamal Hill.
Aye.
I don't know if Jamal wants to come back to light heavyweight, though. I think he's still...
going to go to heavyweight.
He says he is. Says he's going to go and give Tom Aspinall a doing.
Nah, I don't.
I don't think so either. But
No, Hill versus Pereira will be.
Aye.
Hill versus Pereira. Aye.
Aye.
I think I think Jamal will beat Pereira.
Or it'll be Ankalaev versus Pereira.
I don't know about Ankalaev. Nobody's...
Aye, but
Ankalaev's meant to be fighting in January against
Walker. That's
again.
main
Mhm.
event, but they'll need to make that fight eventually. Ankalaev keeps winning.
I know. But
Like he's not been beat apart from when I beat him.
Who's got to win, Ankalaev or Roundtree? I mean,
I don't know.
Ankalaev's just going to keep it
Aye,
safe.
of course.
Like,
probably.
He's not going to get caught with. Aye, he's
It's
not gonna get
unlikely.
caught.
Aye.
He's not going to
No.
get caught, and then if he brings in his wrestling, aye.
Mhm.
But
Aye.
what a scary dude, man! What a scary
I
individual.
know. The hand. It's like Kali Mayer.
What do you think about Smith?
Indiana Jones.
It's a few dollions for Smith now as
I
well.
know,
eh?
but he did take it last minute.
Mhm.
I like Smith.
So do I.
I don't,
Why not?
because shit. No, that's disrespectful. He's no shit. He's had a lot of fights. He's just not that good anymore compared to what he used to be.
Getting just
And
as caught one.
These young killers are, well,
Aye, tell me about it.
they're just up and coming killers, I know. We've all been there, and it's sadly, like, I'd like to see him still fight, but people like it's at the same level and time span as him.
UFC doesn't
Yeah.
do that.
I know,
That's
I
the
know.
issue. UFC says, "Oh, you're a star. Right, I'm going to use who you are the now to push this next guy.
Hi, we've got this up and coming 10-0 guy. Anthony, you're in well.
To be fair, he done all right against Ryan Spann, even though it was close.
Aye,
Span's good
Span's
too.
quite an up and comer, powerful guy.
See,
So he done all right. You know?
I don't know if I said this the last time when I watched Span and Smith. See, when you're that big, and it's like Johnny Walker as well, when you're that big, you don't get caught with conventional stuff. Like the ability to wrap somebody up and go for a submission when he just rips out because he's got so much mass and so much power. Like,
Span is a big unit.
Span
Like.
is massive.
How did the first round go in the round 3 fight? I was too busy pissing at mass.
I can't quite remember.
It was like an uppercut, wasn't it?
Aye.
And then he just fucking
right at
smashed it.
the start of the third day. But
So how was the fight going before then? Was like Smith doing all right?
I felt like I felt like Khalil was kind of just leading the dance, really. And then going into the third, I thought Khalil might get a finish. I just bet on Khalil to win. I never bet on him to finish. But I don't know, just in the build up to the fight and everything, like you say, with Smith taking it late, who was it? He was meant to fight.
It doesn't look good, I know. Remember, he was a stand-in for the main event. He looked like a bag of shit.
I can't pronounce the guy's name.
Stuff like that annoys me. It's like, if are you in the desk or you're in the gym, like, pick one.
He is good on the desk as well, though. So if that's going to be his job, fair play. But you're probably right. You can't do both.
He's quite honest. I like that.
You can't do the both.
Like when he's talking about guys, he always bigs them up how good they are. And he's not like this guy that shit talks everybody and just blows smoke. But that's what I like about him. But the time he was supposed to be the main event, stand-in for the title, and he missed away. He didn't look good.
Was that when you were Rio?
And it's just like, that's fucking opportunities that people would die for. And plus you get paid for it as well. And it's just like, that annoyed me a wee bit. And I seen him hitting pies, he looked shit and all. So I'd like to either see him fight guys the same level as him or just retire. Or go to the desk.
He's had a lot of fights.
He's had 50
fights.
Man.
It's a huge,
which is great, man. It's unbelievable.
but it's bound to take a serious toll. And a huge amount of them are UFC fights.
Can we talk about the fucking main card this week, since this goes out on Friday and everybody doesn't need to listen to us on Sunday talk about fights?
So it's official. We are now a Friday podcast. Am I right?
Friday, guys.
Barring any disasters, yes, a Friday.
Greg and,
Whoa, the
Greg and-
pressure's on.
Greg and Specs. What's happening?
Always got to manage expectations.
Right,
We're
man,
all trying for Friday.
This main card is unbelievable. Isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I was looking at...
I know every cuts me are looking forward to the presser tomorrow because a certain cuck, but the fucking main card is unbelievable, man.
It's mad that Paddy Pimblett is not really getting spoken about because there's so much
And it's
on Ian
crazy that
Garry.
he's fighting Tony Ferguson and it isn't getting spoken about.
It's not a big deal.
It's like, that's just a fight.
Aye,
That's
aye.
just what we do.
Heavy favourite to. It's
Who?
mad.
Pimlet is?
Paddy.
Aye, but you've got to think that.
remember he's,
Got to think that.
I know,
young-
but look who Tony's been getting beat up.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying,
Oliveira,
if you were a
fucking
bookie,
Darius.
Who you picking in that fight? Do you think Tony Ferguson's going to beat him?
I honestly don't know.
That's
I'm 50-50. I think it's a big ask for Tony
If I'm putting
Ferguson.
money, which I will be,
Aye.
I'll bet Paddy, I think.
But also, wouldn't he be that surprised if Paddy just came out and ran him over?
No, I don't think
Wouldn't it be
that's
that shocking,
No,
though?
I don't think.
Well, do you
Nobody's running him over.
But do you think Tony Ferguson could come out and run over Paddy?
No.
No.
Nah.
I think I could go with the 3.
I think it will go the 3. But I
He was doing all
still...
right against Chandler
Aye.
before he booted
He
him
just
in
got
the face,
booted in the
man.
bus. He won that round and then just got booted in the bus. So it's tough. I was looking into Shavkat today.
Shavkat Wonderboy, great
Good.
fight.
Mate, he's 16 fights, 16 wins, 16 finishes,
Aye, he's-
8 submissions, 8 knockouts.
Nobody wants to fight.
How's this guy not getting any?
Is he Dagestani?
He's
Russian?
Russian, but he's obviously must be some kind of border region because he doesn't look very...
No, he's definitely got a wee bit of ethnicity about him.
a mix. Big mix.
Speak your mind.
Well, and he doesn't speak English either, so it's tricky to sell him, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you've got like his weight division, all the main guys for that weight class are all fighting on Saturday. It's fucking mad. Like Leon, Colby, Shavkat, Wonderboy.
They sometimes try and do that in case pull-outs and stuff like that.
And he
Can remake a fight.
Keep that card is...
Ian Garry, Luke. I'm going to pick Garry. Sorry, I know he's a cock, but he's good.
How do you think, like, all the media around about him with regards to what's happening with his personal life? How do you think that affects him?
I don't think it will affect him for this fight.
No.
I don't, because I do think he can beat Luque.
Well, he's no. I said this before. I said he's not accepting that fight unless he's beating him in the gym.
So
he's an up and coming guy, right? And he's going to. He's got a bit of pull, so he's going to have the opportunity to be like, no, we want to fight this guy.
Huge media,
So
even though it's negative.
So he's went to the UFC and asked for that fight because it's not been the other way about.
But see what he does with like the Magnus shit and the Jeff Neal. He wants attention. He clearly wants attention.
Just not going about it the right way.
His misses, his film and everything, they clearly want to be in the limelight, so they probably love this. Obviously, it's clearly backfired because everybody's hating them and ripping them.
But there's a bit more
Sean
came
Strickland's a guy, by the way.
Aye.
There's a bit more came out this week, though. So it wasn't Leon Edwards who knocked him out. It was the Bellator 170-pound champ. I can't mind his name. Would you be able to bring that up?
See how Greg's looking that up?
I know how it is.
Ian Garry came out and said that he's like, I don't know if he used the word scared.
He did say that.
He said
For his family.
John Eblum?
That's it, aye. He's who KO'd Garry in the gym.
John Eblum did? At Kilcoff?
But I didn't know as well.
Killcliff or
No, sorry.
Down in
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Renegade in it?
Was it in Renegade he got knocked out?
No, well,
It's meant to be
Brendan Allen said he got
Brendan
knocked
saying-
out in Kilcliff, but
off a rack.
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Aye.
Aye. But I never realised that they two were teammates as well. So they trained, I just thought he had like dropped in the gym, there'd been a sparring session that they were actually like teammates too. So it's weird that Ian Garry's like, he's been teammates with Luque, he's been teammates with Rakhmonov. I don't know what he's going to fucking...
Now he's home's in Brazil now. It's like he's got to have like a Brazil flag and all this shit now, man.
What do you think if he beats Luque?
I think it goes... At least he needs to get a top 5 guy next.
I think he should just call out Sean Strickland and fight him next.
In middleweight? No.
Gets him a title fight straight away.
No.
Good, mate. Do you think he's going to get past Shavkat though?
Well, I watched him spar in the club and he was doing all right, man.
Aye, it's true.
Yeah, he's good.
He is good. I'm not saying he's no good, but he said he wants 4 more fights before a title shot.
Leon smashed fuck at him though.
Aye. That's what I think. I think he's maybe came into the gym, big timed it a bit. Leon's put it on him and went, right now, fuck off.
He kicked him and knocked his tooth out. Had to
Aye.
go to hospital and stuff like that.
Which he's maybe had to do.
But then Leon is the guy in
he's the
that
champ,
division.
aye.
You don't become the champ and beat fucking Kamaru Usman twice.
I think he's going to beat Colby
how
up.
do you
Eh?
think him and Kobe going
I think he's going to fucking beat him up, mate. I think Leon's going to dominate it.
You think so?
Aye. I didn't before, but
Do you
but
think
this
he's
week
just
I
gonna
do.
try and wrestle fuck him? Do you think Kobe's just going to come out?
No.
I don't think Kobe's going to do that.
Kobe he's a different type of wrestler for Kamaru though. That's the thing.
I don't think he's going to try and wrestle. I think he's going to try and stand with him.
He does. He mixes it up well. That's the thing about Kobe. He can go for days, but he strikes king work into his pressure techniques.
I think Leon's going to maul him.
How long has
2 year.
2 year Kobe been out for?
Aye, that's
2 years a long time.
And then the last time he fought was Usman, where they get beat, and there was an opportunity to wrestle him. He never chose that, and he went for striking. I think he's going to do the same, and I think it's going to be his downfall.
Also, Leon looked better in the second fight against Usman than in the first.
Confidence.
So he's going to feel that way against Colby. I think we could. I don't think he'll finish him. I think it'll be a 5-round shutout. I think Leon will take it.
Good fights. You've also
Great
got
fights.
The flyweight title, Pantoja. You respect me now, Dad?
That's a shame.
You love me now, Dad?
That's a Shan. It was like a mad emotional moment.
Oh, is
it?
You proud of me, Dad?
Aye.
Proud of me now, Dad?
It's awkward
He's
when it's
good.
in Portuguese.
Who's he fighting?
It's Portuguese he speaks, eh?
Royal Valal or something? Raval?
Don't know any two of them, man.
Don't know the wee fellas.
So Pantoja took the
Brandon Royval.
So Pantoja took the belt off Moreno, but they fought like 4 times. He actually fought in Glasgow. He fought Neil Seary in Glasgow.
Aye.
That Pantoja, but obviously he just became the champ. But
Couple of wee fellas.
so he'll be
Couple of wee fellas.
so he'll be under. He'll clearly be under Leon in that because 2 title fights in it. So you've got the 2 title fights. You've got the Garry fight, the Pimlet fight.
There's so much going on.
Casey O'Neill's fighting, I'm sure.
She is, aye.
So is Manifield as well.
Aye.
Oh, he is, aye. Fucking who's he
guy's a
fighting?
unit, man. That guy is mate, you fought some fucking animals, man.
His cunt should be in magazines on that fucking big and rest.
Straight to Django, that guy.
He's had a tough day.
I'm getting these millions, man. I'm fucking starving.
Oh, did you hear somebody was asking us last week what the cookies
What
were?
is this?
Oh,
Dig in, boys.
Yes.
So we got, what have we got here? Shout out to Millie's Cookies.
Have you licked them all first?
Nah.
How no?
No virus. We got 3 slices and you got wee cupcakes.
I think I'm going to go this week, guy.
You want one now?
Wait, what are we?
For
Get on the
Christmas
camera.
tree?
I think this is.
it's
I hear that.
I think this is perfect timing for the wee game now. You're having your cookies and that.
Right, you want one?
I'm alright.
Aye. Mate, I like stuff like that. See games, see if we can do that more often.
So the game today we've got 10 clips from
Who's talking about this
UFC pressers.
I can't eat that
slices for the free, Ajik.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what you saying?
Right, so the game is we've got 10 clips from 10 UFC press conferences.
Right.
Could be from any time. And it's first to guess it. And we'll see who gets the most out of 10.
So, do we need a wee buzzer? Bismarck.
I would just go with
Jarvis.
whoever shouts it first.
Right.
Or you,
We just need to decide that then.
right, well, why don't you all have a wee
Jarvis.
a word that you
Shagger.
shout?
Right.
Right, so what's all your words?
Shagger.
Survive.
Right, so Bungie survive.
I push my.
That's a long buzzer, man.
I might get it back.
Man, mine's just potato, right?
White potato.
Right.
I've been married.
You're just going to keep it high.
I'll survive. I will survive.
Shagger.
You don't tell me what I'm doing.
You don't know my dad.
Right, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
My dad. You're not my dad. When you were trying to send me to my bed.
Aye, when you're right. You're not my dad. Oh, all right, Ross. Following you in with the belt and all that.
You were being outside my door looking at me. I was like, I've never been so scared in my life.
Like bizarre at D12. My mum's in a period. My dad's in my room. Daddy, no.
That was a fucker, that night.
Oh. Right, let's go.
Right, I'm ready.
We're ready for the first clip.
Yes.
You said you left because you weren't healthy. When did you start to feel better, and did you have any other procedures after you left the UFC and before you came back?
Well, I think it was like day 49 after I left.
Survive.
I can't remember the exact hour.
I'm going to say Brock Lesnar.
Aye. He's going up.
Paul's got it.
Fuck. I knew
You went too early there, man.
But one, I will say one thing, he didn't say his fucking buzzer.
So that was
I
the
feel
rest of
fucking awesome.
Who's
Why does it matter? I'm here.
Fucking brilliant for you, mate.
I know.
Do your buzzer next time, man.
Right, next one.
That was brilliant, man.
I still hit just as hard. I still wrestle just as well.
into.
And he's
Is it
gonna
Cowboy
get knocked
Cerrone?
Wrong.
Yeah, you can't go back. Back in. You're done.
We'll go for the start.
I still hit just as hard. I still wrestle just as well. And he is going to get knocked out.
Fucking hell, man. That's a tough one.
One more play.
I go for it.
Am I back in?
Still hit just as hard. I still wrestle just as well. And he is going to get knocked out.
No.
I don't know.
What division?
Heavyweight.
It doesn't sound like heavyweight. Is it Stipe Miocic?
No, it's fucking.
I'll play it one more time.
I go for it. Fuck, this is big.
Still hit just as hard.
He went to bare
I
knuckle.
still wrestle just as well. And he's going to get knocked out.
Phil DeFries fought him and I can't even mind his name.
Todd Duffy?
Aye, it is. No.
Wrong.
Is it no?
You just fucking
That's who I thought.
Right, go to the next one. Fucking, we'll keep that in
Who
the
was
back
it?
burner.
Who was that one?
Chuck Liddell.
Fuck!
No way.
Aye.
That was a press conference with him and Tito Ortiz.
This is really good, man. I'm
This
enjoying
is-
this.
Mm.
That cupcake was good.
I ain't put his cake down. I'm going to do it now.
You sold me dinner over with
Right,
Todd Duffy.
next one, guys.
That's what I thought it was.
That sound like.
away from my eardrums to pop.
Nice.
I say survive.
I think it was Paul.
Fucking
I
hell,
think
man.
you got to, mate. I think you got to go.
Kobe Covington.
Correct.
I don't know, because I did hear you and all, so I
heard you.
There's a mix of it.
Did you see it as well?
No, I was going to wait.
Did you?
No, because I was just fucking.
Man.
Right. Next one.
One you did funny, man.
This ain't a competition, Vato. This ain't a wrestling.
Diego Sanchez.
Come on.
It's Diego Sanchez.
Aye. Like, you need to fucking be your buzzer.
But you just knew it was me.
Have we given
Did we
I don't know.
It could have been anything.
Have we given it?
Don't know that.
I'm going to say
I
no.
was miles ahead of you both.
You were? Like,
You didn't win.
he done his buzzer.
I'm going to game it.
Oh,
Right,
you got
make
it.
good.
And I'm going to game it. It's the first time we're doing this, so we'll get better at it. Plus, I also want to do the rest of this clip because it's funny.
Good shout, man.
Aye.
Both of yous. Bill, did you know?
No.
This ain't a sparring match.
I
This
was.
is life or death, and I'm coming for your head.
I actually thought it was Perry Dane, a funny voice. Perry, Mike Perry.
It was back. He done a pure mad one, eh?
Aye.
Meant the whole
Guns for
fucker's
life.
like, oh, the whole. Aye.
We ready for the next one?
Go on, son. What was that?
A baldy.
won the belt against the guy that you were too scared to face.
Dominic Cruz.
I forgot my fucking catchphrase.
Dominic Cruz.
Aye. I thought I'd go and survive first.
I'm looking at Jamie here because I'm wanting back up with us.
The literally threes went at the same time, right?
I think that's just a null and void.
Bullshit. Rewind it. Get some VAR.
At the same time, you can't just shout it and say you win.
He's got quite a distinctive voice.
Why is it slow as survive? You're just like,
We can verify it in the edit.
so much survive.
What was yours?
Shagger.
Was it?
Aye.
I don't even hear
I never heard
You
that.
did.
Make sure
You
you
never heard. You actually made a noise.
I said Dominic
Right.
Cruz. If it's saying it.
Jamie, keep a close eye on this, right? We ready?
He gassed at the end of both the second and the third round. He was strong as fuck, man.
Shagger. It was me. It was me. 100% it was me.
Just got there.
It's Forrest Griffin.
Correct.
Aye.
In case you didn't notice, the first time when he was holding me down, that wasn't laziness on my part. That was just good base on his part. And
Great guy.
Aye.
That was him talking about Tito Ortiz. Next one.
Got a small dick.
Trust me, he knows I put him on skates last time. And
Adesanya.
Correct.
Was it really?
Aye.
Fuck's sake, man.
Mate,
Must be getting voice cut through him because that didn't sound like a
This is
Pantoja.
also maybe one of the worst bits of part ever.
trust me, he knows I put him
Yeah,
on
that
skates
fuck-
last time. And this time when I put you on skates, I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa.
Aye.
Trust me, he knows.
gay.
What'd you know? The little footballs. Ventura. What'd you know? The little footballs.
Tune in Saturday night.
Survive.
The best.
Rosa with a squint face. No?
Shagger. Carla Esparza.
The guy you said above.
Go for the start again.
I go for it. For Paul.
Tune in Saturday night. That's the best way to do it. Tune in Saturday night.
How's that a Rosa, is that? Really fucking ugly fucker.
It's a wee felly for sure.
It's a wee felly. I think maybe a wee felly that's got a minge.
Saturday night.
That's what I thought.
I think it's a wee felly with a minge. I think it might be like
Is that a
the-
woman? No.
No.
We fell away, man.
We'll go again.
We guy with a.
Tune in Saturday night. That's the best way to do it. Tune in Saturday
Oh,
I know.
Survive.
Between all three now.
Is it Baraglio? No.
No. Hold on. Oh, that's one. One more time.
Brandon Moreno.
Tune in Saturday night. That's the best way to do it. Tune in Saturday night.
Survive. Max Holloway. Yeah.
Oh, that was impressive.
That's Tootie Bungy.
I thought it was that wee cunt with the fucking stroke face. Rosa.
It's fucking Oya's no long. Oh, Rosas Jr.
Ah, yes, I
Aye, it does sound a bit like him actually.
Right, 2 minutes to go.
Go on then. Right, I get these both.
Have it all figured out when you're fighting midgets.
Shagger.
Survive.
It was definitely me.
He's getting rang. He's getting rang. He's getting rang one. He's getting rang one. Yeah, you fucking
Survive.
survive.
We've got to give him a chance to answer.
I can't give me a chance to answer. It's
He doesn't get a replayed.
That fits went in my head.
I was next.
Oh, did you fuck next?
I was next.
Hey, go for it.
Nathan Diaz.
Diaz.
So it's 2 to Paul, 2 to
No,
me.
it's like 4 to me.
Is it? Fuck.
I thought it was 2-2-1.
No.
How's it? What 4 you got?
I've got 3, and then there's the one that's up for fucking VAR, takes me to 4.
No, yeah, well, you're not got 4.
We'll need to verify this.
Name your 3 wins then. Diaz.
I'll give you Diaz.
Lesnar.
Right,
And
well,
Lesnar.
Mate, I couldn't even remember what the fucking
Lesnar.
sports centre was called.
Right. But you're saying my fucking thing.
last one.
I forgot what it is.
We're losing to a drug addict.
What do you say?
How injured is your hand?
Man, you know, you got to use layman's terms.
Survive. Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Correct.
You was him, man.
Education over here, man. Good.
Titties.
Don't do that.
No, sure.
What about it? What do you want?
I mean, I bought 3 slices for the 3 podcast guys, but Jamie took a slice, not me. Mate, I hand you a cupcake, motherfucker.
So we don't actually know who won, but I'm going to say I think it was Bungie. I think Bungie actually got the most out of that now.
Very far.
I did, man. Come on. You stole my fucking...
Listen,
what would you call
the
that? A
fans are
jingle?
gonna-
You stole my jingle,
The
mate.
fans are going to watch it and they're going to be like,
Well, anyway, that was a wee game there.
That was brilliant, man. Yeah, well, that was fun.
Right, go again.
No, fuck off. We need to hear shit out of that, man. That was good. Cheers,
Chris, that
Aye, so if the
That's
audience
fucking deadly.
want out of that, let us know.
I hate big ball ones.
diabetes.
My skin's terrible, man.
Oh, young diabetes.
So see, every Monday I take the wee lady to feed the ducks. It's that routine.
Mate, I see it.
Let me tell you something right now. The swans as well. The swans are so fucking aggressive, man. They're like, I know they're supposed to be like what the Queen's fucking birds or whatever the fuck, but I think if the swans were any sort of fucking, let's say, fucking army or whatever, they would be Nazis. Like, the formation, they're straight up, like, they march together and they're fucking relentless and vicious, man.
They take what they want.
So, obviously, you feed all the fucking bread, right? But they want more. And then, and it's like, you know what they're like?
These fucking swans, eh?
You know what they're like? They're like stormtroopers, mate. And they're white and they're marching towards my wee lassie. I'm just like grabbing her, like, bits of bread flying everywhere, you know what I mean? But I've just got to say,
Hey, check out the tea, boys.
Ah, cheers.
Oh, mate, I was getting super warm in there.
Cheers, Leonard. Nice. You enjoying that there?
Oh, it's a game changer.
That shiner's lasting long, mate.
Mate, it's fucking not going away.
You get the fucking eyeliner out.
Aye, that's some. You've got there, mate.
Okay. Young Logan Clancy fucking hit me in the bus on Monday night. Straight away, I was just like,
Logan? Was Logan in?
A 15-year-old, Barney.
aye. Pat was doing that passing drill and he just like, I sat up as he went to pass and his fucking knee cracked me right in the nose. And I was like,
Logan's the third one, isn't it?
the long haired one.
Aye.
No, what's his name? I've got the right one.
Stephen.
Sorry, fucking hell.
I was going to say, I don't think Logan's been for a while.
Stephen. Perm. The wee guy with the perm.
We get with the perm. I fucking wish I'd like that.
Oh, mate, see, every time I see it, I'm just like, fuck.
Let's go to some now.
Looks good.
So next week is going to be Christmas week.
Mm.
We need to get festive, boys.
Aye. What are you
We
thinking?
need to get festive.
What are you thinking? Like
party poppers.
Roast straight with a turkey and we stuff them.
Half a gram.
You ever see that? It's like a picture of an ugly bird and somebody likes like 2 pints or whatever. Like, that's how much it would take me to shag her. Like 3 pints. Ross is like half a gram.
Half a gram, I'm not talking to any cunt. Away.
So
Curtain twitcher.
Next week we'll sort out we'll have a wee day in here.
Aye.
Make a wee day. We have a couple of beers.
Aye, fuck it. We'd only be right.
Aye.
Jesus' birthday and that coming up.
Aye. I'll pick you all up. I'll leave my motor here. We'll get a couple of Ubers back home. Got a couple of whiskies.
Aye.
How can you pick us up? In an Uber? I thought you meant your motor, sorry. I was going like, I'm fucking hanging on to the roof.
I drive a 2-seater smart car.
I'm at the night for the Celtic Champions League game, so
on beers, aye.
A few pints of Guinness. See what it takes me, not man.
No, it's going to take you to the realm.
I've got a gym night out. Is that next week?
Is it?
Are you going?
I will.
Means it's Thursday. So I'm on it 2 nights in a row.
Where are you off to?
DL. Or food that I'm not going to eat.
Right, but there's all that.
And it's all like, there's nothing good about this.
I think about that all the time, that scene. There's nothing good about this at all.
So I started watching Gamora, right? Everybody's like, fucking watch Gamora. So I didn't know anything about it. Go in blind. I put it on. It's in Italian, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know this?
Right.
Like, I'm not a big
Can you not
subtitle
change
guy.
the thingy? You can change the dubbing?
I done that with Money Heist, and it was just...
But it throws it off, eh?
Didn't look good, so I'm like, I'll go with Italian. I've watched an episode last night and an episode the night before. It's alright. It's alright so far. 5 seasons, so...
I was like that with
5 seasons
Narcos.
of reading, mate. That's like a
But
fucking book for you.
Everybody in Twitter, when I put it up, I had like 200 comments just saying, best thing ever. No negative about it. So I'm like...
Right.
I'm
looking for something to watch. I might get involved in that. I stopped reading my 90s action book because I wanted to read Sopranos essays. So I'm in the Sopranos essays.
What's that?
It's the Sopranos sessions.
So like behind the scenes stories and stuff?
No, it's somebody's written essays.
Just a fan?
Every single episode.
Just a fan?
I'm
what, breaking it down? Like breaking the episode down or something?
Aye, and we'll talk about it. So like, just going into details about the episode. Like he walks to this... He takes Meredith to the... Remember he goes to the trip to...
See that one? Goes to the zoo. Just puts a long jacket on her. She was alright, but she was...
Psycho.
Aye. Mate, a few of them.
You was telling me about the steak. You don't know who flung the steak at him?
Oh, it was me.
Was it you?
Aye.
Like everybody took a chance of flinging the
It's
steak?
in the book, woke up this morning, so it's like based on top.
Is it Buscemi thinks it's him?
He claims it, so basically they filmed like 10 versions.
What do you mean, like, they don't know who actually threw the steak up in the scene?
So they all took a shot at chucking the steak at James Gandolfini, but they don't know what shot they actually used
right,
in the
okay.
show. So they're all like, oh, it was me, but Steve Buscemi says it's actually mine that he's used, but nobody actually knows.
Right, okay.
Have you watched The
That's
Many
quite
Saints
funny,
in New
innit?
York? On Netflix. I've not watched it yet.
Let's go back to that chick though, man, because I've literally met hundreds of birds like her, man. It's mental, isn't it? It's true. Have you?
It's good writing,
Have
mate.
you? But the scene I'm talking about, like they go to the zoo, remember? And he just puts a jacket on her and just bangs it at the
I've
zoo.
not watched all the Sopranos, mate.
What?
Honestly, I keep saying it. Like,
Sort
mate,
your fucking life out,
listen,
mate.
I work at fucking night times. I've been working at night for years.
Aye, that's the best time to watch it when you're meant to be working.
I am sleeping at my work, mate.
Aye, you're missing an
I'm a busy guy.
Mate, it's all like the greatest show ever.
I'm not disagreeing. I will watch it.
It's good, but the essays are good because it's fun. It's just somebody writing an essay, and it's like maybe like 30 minutes of reading, and you're like,
I was actually, we went to the pictures to see Many Saints in New York, didn't we?
Who's the worst?
That must be mine, me, you and Dale.
That's right, aye. Who's the best character in Sopranos and who's the worst character in Sopranos?
Has to be Tony. Tony has to be the best.
Right.
For the start to the end, he's your guy.
Is he?
Because there's times where
because
you're
he's the best actor in it, or is it the best character?
Like I like Polly. Polly's is so good.
He's older
Polly
guy.
and Christopher together. Like everybody loves the beer barn. That's the Simpsons. The Pine Barn episode. But see when Polly goes to get the shoes from Polly goes to get the shoes for Christopher, and he's already gave them to Adriana, and he's in sniffing her panties. You sniffed the panties? I fucking love that scene. It's fucking brilliant.
Who's the worst and why is it the gay guy?
Are you talking about fucking Vito? Vito when he's in the fucking dancing.
It's got the hard
A lot of gay hate in here.
No, it has to be Ralphie.
Okay, man.
It has to be Ralphie.
No, Ralphie's like brilliant.
Do you like him, but
Are you mean in terms of like the performance, or as in like you just hate him in the show?
like I fucking hate Ralphie.
Aye, but it's because he's class in it though.
Aye, see when they grab his head and they pull the wig off.
What about when his son's a golf? That's funny, isn't it?
Whose son?
Tony's son will go for a golf stage.
No, it's Johnny. Is it no Johnny Sachs?
Aye, so it is. Does it? In fact, no, I might get something else. Puts it back out, he goes in the pool. Is that Tony's boy?
Aye, that's AJ.
AJ, remember he just dives into the pool with a bag on his
Oh, that's right. Aye, he's fucking out.
I thought somebody was a goth.
No, it's Johnny Sachs like steps on or something. That's him there.
Aye, that's him. He looks like he's in something else and all. But I maybe you're right, Tony probably best, but for me, Paulie was my favourite. He was just...
You're the general.
He was always funny as well, and he was always getting angry.
I like when Tony nails him. I like when Tony nails him for being like picks him up on all his like isms.
Aye.
So he says, "What the fuck is this?" And you're like,
he always just piped down with Tony though, didn't he?
Yeah, he's the captain. Actually. He's the fucking chief.
I need to get him.
And you don't know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
Nah. He was just always like,
who's the best bird? Who's the bird you would want to beef the most?
Adriana all day.
Mate, Italian American birds are all rad.
With half a leg. Think how deep you can get in. There's no legs stopping you.
You get some splinters. Splinter cell. No, Adriana, like, she was back in the day, she was...
Back in the day, but then she gets a bit ropey towards the end.
I like it ropey. I thought you meant tying her up with rope, sorry. No, she was in Assault and Precinct 13.
Tony. What's her name? His first gourmet. Tony.
Was it Maggie or something?
No, it's no Maggie. There's no Sopranos called Maggie.
Aye, there is.
It's a good Italian name.
Irina.
Tony, why you not for me anymore? So you're going for Adriana?
Aye, easy. See when they're playing tennis in the bend door.
Oh, aye.
Like, I used to pause that shit all the time. And as a wee guy, my mum was walking in like, I'm just playing tennis, mixed doubles, but
just happened to pause it this scene. I like when Artie Buku falls in love with her. And it's just so awkward, isn't it? Artie thinks he's the man. You look a bit like Artie.
They just keep running up the building.
Bald, handsome guy.
No.
Does it go well for him?
Aye. Well, he goes for Tony a few times and gets away with it. Don't many people stand up against Tony and get away with it.
That's because he fucking ruined his life.
Burns the restaurant
into the ground, man. Aye. I've not watched it all in a while, but I have watched it start to finish 3 times, I think it is.
I think I'm probably about 3.
I
watched the very first time, start to finish, and then just put it right back on for the start again.
The entrance, the start up, the theme song. It's just brilliant. You disgust me, mate. Honestly, the fact that you're
a bit strong, but
the fact that you've not seen that.
They do talk about that, how they filmed that, because they filmed it for the.
Do you know who sings it? The band. No. I think they're called Alabama 3 or Alabama Shake or something. But they still tour and like that's their song, man. I think it's pure like soul, black soul, maybe.
So they never had rights to film any of that kind of stuff. Like, see this with
the bridge and stuff.
Like, you have to have like a filming license in quite a lot of places in America.
Mm-hmm. New York, innit, or New York.
Aye, and they never had it, and it's all obviously filmed under the not allowed. But they film it in such a way that it's him leaving New York, as opposed to quite a lot of movies. Because it say this in the book, it's like quite a lot of gangster movies are filmed in New York, and this is like the other side of it, where it's like you're leaving, and the bridge takes you from New York to Newark, and that's him leaving to go home.
I've done 2 Sopranos locations. One was with you. Remember that?
Oh, aye. Big Tony in the Red Rock Canyon.
When they take
mushrooms. Peyote.
Aye, peyote, aye. And it's the episode he kills Christopher. Sorry, spoil it for anybody.
Oh, it's me. It's
seen it. Aye,
not going to bother now.
That's
the other one was Pine Barns, where I went to the woods and that. That's like my favourite episode.
Jamie's asking why you should cut that, but you can't ruin Sopranos for somebody.
Wait 1 minute, it's fucking about 30-year-old, mate.
No.
So
basically,
my partner had never watched. She's watched the vast majority of it, but I said watch it from start to finish, right? And she was watching the last. I don't think she ever got the last season done, so she never knew Christopher died. Because I'm like, you've never watched it all, and she's like, I have, and I was like, what's Christopher doing? And he's like, he's just doing normal stuff, and I'm like, you've no fucking watched that.
That's what you'd say if you didn't know what it was.
So then we went and seen the Many Saints in Newark, and then it obviously starts with like Christopher's fucking
Monsanto.
No, it starts with remember it's his gravestone. It's him. It's him actually saying like, "This is my gravestone. My uncle, he fucking killed me."
Yeah.
And then she's like,
"I need to rewatch that, man."
She looks at me, right, and she goes, "Does Tony kill Christopher?" And I says, "Aye." Because you never watched it, you fucking arsehole. So Tony kills Christopher. It's a brilliant scene. Two of them are in a car crash. Tony looks back. He sees that there's a baby seat in there, and he looks at Christopher.
With a branch through it. The branch is going through the baby seat.
There's no baby in it, but it's just he and his fucking crazy, and he just grabs his nose and covers up his mouth.
Because he says,
just hodges him.
Does he not say like get me out here because when he passed a drug test or something because he was high driving? He was just like,
big man was on the fucking crack.
Aye. So everybody that says talking about Gomorrah is like it's better than Sopranos. So now my bird's like that. So now my bird's like that. This isn't better than Sopranos. So in her head is like she's trying to. This has got to be like that. I'm like, don't think like that. Just try and enjoy it. It's like nah, because this is never got to be better than that. So we'll see how it goes.
I watched Casino last week. You know, just because you were on talking about filming locations there.
The location. Fight week.
The casino one, aye. It was quite a busy week, to be fair.
We'll be back there.
Aye.
But I saw the bit you were meaning.
In the wee dry lands.
I was like, oh, that must be where Chris wanted to, because I was like looking, I was like, how would we line that up?
You bastard.
It was good.
Where the fuck do you get off?
Hey, don't say the gyro.
I know, sorry, bro. I'm fucking rapping all sorts of bombs today.
I know. It's mad. People think I'm the one with the isms.
You.
And it's you.
You are.
I'm not.
Aye.
I'm very inclusive.
I'll say what I want, I don't care. What you gotta do?
You fly close to the sun.
What are you going to do, man?
You fly close to the sun. You and my friend are just in the sun. You are.
You're you shouldn't be in the sun. You're going to burn, motherfucker.
I know. But aye, that's cool.
Small.
Did you get any blowback for what you said last week?
What did I say last week?
I'm going to eat this, man.
You said a couple of things.
You want that?
No.
Make a decision. I gotta take it.
About fights and stuff.
No, never get in, mate. Never get in. Did we get some love for the podcast?
The Friday show?
The Friday seems to be popular,
Did the podcast do all right?
No, the numbers was good. All the feedback was...
Pizza Karen must not listen to it then.
I messaged Pizza saying... Just to give him a heads up.
He had a busy weekend though with
some news for
PFL Dublin and stuff there, eh?
Right,
Dylan Took getting a big win. Lots happening over in Ireland this week, or the weekend just gone.
And I've seen there was quite a lot of Bellator fighters at the show.
Was that?
And I've seen the girl Lee McCourt.
Oh yeah.
She was doing a wee bit of commentating, presenting.
With, what's his name? The one who he'd won the PFL light heavyweight thing. I never always forget his name. O'Connell.
Fought in UFC.
It's Sean O'Connell.
He was the guy with the sweeties, wasn't he?
Aye, or he'd come up with flowers, or aye, he was a cool guy.
Aye, gay shit.
Gay shit.
Bring flowers to a fight, not me. Yeah, gravestone. I mean, like imagine you doing a square up and bringing flowers.
He's just a nice guy, I think, mate.
Right, go shag him, man.
Right.
He's a big boy.
They'll bring lube.
Jamie, you totally fucked it over.
So PFL, the card is shite, man. I watched it all.
No impressed.
Jamie totally fucked you over, mate.
I know. I got 3 slices. The cupcakes were for you. Specs.
Take a bit, right, and then you hand me a box with 2 slices.
But I had 3 cupcakes in it, I know.
But you never specified, mate. That's
So
your fault. I'm sorry.
That is sorry.
The PFL Bellator champs against the UFC champs. Who are you taking? That's it.
Mate.
I think I said this to Paul before the podcast. I think Francis Ngannou is going to come back to UFC.
See the guy that beat the Irish guy that won $100,000 in the belt that beat Dylan months ago? Polish guy. He's shite. I would mow him,
I know
man.
what you mean.
I'd mow him and he beat that other Irish guy. But the Irish guy dropped him. The refs jumped in and then let it go. And then the Polish guys came back and won. So I'm like, there's a... No,
I never watched the full card.
I'd be calling for a fucking...
A look into it.
Aye. You jumped in and stopped the fight.
This fight's over then.
That's what I think.
Should be.
Aye.
Just to winning some money and then lose it.
Aye. $100,000.
Wow.
Was that is he called Nemkov?
Mitchell. Nemkov? No.
Try to think.
The one Dylan fought.
Aye, before. I know who you mean.
No, I know
his name.
Nemkov.
It's not called
So
Nemkov.
is Dylan back in the tournament next year again? The same kind
I
of
think that's how it goes, aye. You won that one, you go back in, don't you? So, good. Make some fucking money. Good for him.
Man.
Aye.
And the same again. Chances of them coming to Scotland.
They are.
Are they?
You bring some news there, Ross?
Is this a fight exclusive?
He's also going.
No, well, I got told in the gym they are.
Oh, in the gym. No, he's bringing the gym in.
Aye, so
throw something under the bus, bro.
The person in the gym who said it is probably the guy who would know.
So the guy's on it.
James.
I'd love to see James on it.
That's who said.
That'd be good.
So sorry, James, if you listen. Don't know if you do, but I heard you saying it. So at the start of this year, they're coming to Scotland.
Good.
They were talking about venue because they were talking about Cage Warriors venue, which is announced now.
Greyhead Arena, mate.
That's pretty cool.
5,200 people.
Aye.
Let's go fucking, what's the hockey
Clan.
team called? The Clan.
Craig Clan.
The Clay Clan.
That's a good venue for that.
Buzzing. We
Aye.
offered a few guys today. A couple of different names, so they're
what weight class?
getting the ball rolling. Sorry to say, guys, lightweight.
Welterweights on that.
They're not keen on it.
Nah.
Well, Ian
Did what did you do contract wise?
What do you mean?
Are you still in the process of contract
No,
negotiation?
I've not signed in. I've still got one fight left.
And you're going to...
But I think Matt's will contract maybe run out before then, because it's either 5 fights in 18 months, and I've nearly had 4 fights in just before that, I think.
So you might have to sign something.
Aye. I think it's either whatever comes first in it, 5 fights or the 18 months.
Aye.
I think that's what it was. I only found this out
I know they
last
can. I know
night.
they can extend you. They can extend
If
it.
you get an injury or something, they can do
so
that.
See if I, so with the UFC, if I say I don't like fight, they'll extend it.
Aye. Because this was Francis and Ngannou's problem. He was saying, like, if I turned down a fight, if I said I didn't like that fight, then they just go, cool. They make you wait, and then it's 4 fights from your next one. So he's maybe got to wait another 6 months, and then it's 4 fights for then. So they were knocking it on because obviously he was wanting to get away.
Let's just touch a wee bit. I know you're always talking about that. Francis Ngannou coming back to the UFC to fight Tom Aspinall.
I think this.
Why?
Who said that?
I think it. And
this moon cabbage.
Wait a second.
Oh, man.
Give me a second.
He's signed to PFL.
Dana is no into that at all, mate.
So you can't have Francis go and fight Ryan Bader in this PFL Bellator thing, because Bader will kick the fucking shit out of him. So Francis is who's...
Really?
You don't think so?
Mate.
You didn't think
UFC champion, man.
Bader's going to...
Bader's not even the champ.
At heavyweight?
I think he can just go...
I think he is,
like... just get mauled? Or did they have 2? He had didn't he?
He had the heavyweight Grand Prix.
And the light heavyweight.
Aye.
Who's the heavyweight champ for Bellator?
I'm sure it's Bader. Because I think you're thinking of Fedor's guy.
No, I think he was a double.
That's what you're thinking of.
He was the double, and Nemkov beat Bader.
It's his name, Nemkov.
Aye.
I'm
Who's the champ? Who's the Bellator champ?
I think it was Bader.
It's Bader.
Do you think Francis couldn't knock Bader out before
He definitely could knock him out. He definitely could knock him out, but I don't think he will. I think Bader would have him down.
So they can't just jump back to...
Because Eddie Hearn's been trying to get... It's only because Francis, all of a sudden, he's back in the news loads, right? Eddie Hearn was talking about him, saying he's trying to get him to box Anthony Joshua. Tyson, and he's saying no, there's no chance. He's heard nothing. He's tried to get in touch with him. They want him to fight Anthony Joshua in a boxing match. Nah, no chance. Tyson Fury 2, no happening.
How?
Because he's saying no. So
Who's saying no?
Tyson Fury.
Right.
It's all about Usyk. So after Usyk, Tyson Fury's saying he's going to bin it, but he said that hundreds of times. So I don't know. Francis just seems to be in the news a lot now. John Jones and Stipe is still far down the road, and Tom Aspinall is going to need a fight. And I think Tom Aspinall would mince Ngannou, So I think they'll say, Francis, you can come back, fight Tom Aspinall.
Dana's not going to do that, mate.
Mate, I think he might.
Dana's...
No.
When Son's...
Right, they couldn't agree when Ngannou was a UFC fighter, they couldn't agree a pus. How are they going to agree a pus when he's an outside?
I know he's a difficult guy to get along with, but at the minute,
I don't think it's to get along with. It's just whatever he's wanting, the UFC aren't willing to give him. So why would the UFC be like, right, come in now?
Because I think he's painted himself into a corner where nobody else is really prepared to work with him anymore.
He made more money in his last fight. Mate, he made more money in his last fight.
Cracking the cookies.
But against Tyson Fury. In a boxing match.
Probably the hottest property about,
mate, he's made more money than he's done his whole career. So why would they be like, right, I'm going to come to the UFC and get paid less than I just get paid?
It's my outside bet. It's an outside bet.
It's 100%
PFL, they've got cash. So I think he's either got to fight for PFL, or if he does day boxing, they'll pay PFL a percentage for him to go there. That's what will happen.
But then why will he not go and box Anthony Joshua? Because who else can he really... Because he's just boxed Tyson Fury.
He can box anybody, mate.
But so it's only really him or Deontay Wilder then?
but they would do it in Saudi Arabia.
Because there isn't a bigger name. Because if
they'll still get money though.
Aye.
True. They could just put him in with anybody.
Joseph Barker or Del Boy, you know.
Oh, really?
Aye, they're talking him. So
Chisora.
There's definitely not going to be UFC.
You think no chance at all?
There's no fucking.
I don't know.
I agree with Paul on that one.
No.
See what else is a realistic target for Aspinall to fight?
There's nobody. There's nothing. There's nothing that
can.
Well, Dana White's 3 hours ago on Yahoo Sport, Dana White said that he shot down Jones and Stipe for Aspinall.
Aye,
He says if he wants to fight again, he will. But he never
so Hingway just got matched. That Almeida just got matched with two with
Tuivasa's got a fight as well.
Stipe. I got that wrong.
what did you say?
No.
What did you say?
I said Stipe.
Almeida just
Is my hanging?
Almeida just got matched.
How you sound fine?
My headphones off. Oh, there we go.
Almeida just got matched with somebody, so I'm thinking Tom's got to fight Gan because
otherwise he's waiting forever.
But Gan doesn't want to fight Tom.
I know.
No, he does now because he's a champ. He came out and tweeted
said he's up for it.
Tuivasa is now fighting somebody as well. So
what you could do with Big Sergey though? Because he's in a tough spot.
He just had his shot.
Well, he lost to Tom, but I think a big argument for it will be like, well, we never really got to see much either of them. It was over fast.
Him and Gan would be an interesting fight for like a redo title contender.
I think
it's going to be hard to match Tom because when you look at the old versions of heavyweights like Tuivasa, they guys, Tom's just going to bump and do them in a round. I think do them in minutes in the first round.
I think Tom's the best guy by take Stipe and John Jones out of it now because they're both saying they're going to retire regardless after the next fight. So who knows what's happening?
It'd be good to see one of them.
Aye,
I want to see Tom and Jones, man.
Of course, everybody does.
But then, see, as long as they keep it going like this, and they're like, no, that's not going to happen. As long as Dana White keeps coming out and saying, no, it's not going to happen. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. It's going to build more interest in it, and people are.
Aye.
And then eventually, what you're going to see is Jones fight
Tom.
Aye.
I feel for that Sergey though. Because he's like, he got a big fight, like you say, he got knocked down and finished quite early. Probably was expecting to show off a bit more. I don't feel bad for him because obviously I wanted Tom to win.
A shit about that guy,
I think Tom Aspinall and him are going to meet again. They've got a fucking. There's a long time for them to go.
You'll probably knock out the next
if
five
you think
guys.
the top 3 and 4 guys in that division, there's nobody outside of that who's going to get into because you're going to if you're like one of these
Tom,
guys
Sergey, Cyril.
You don't see a lot of rematches in that.
Aye. You're going to get all the guys and they're going to come up against one of them and then they're going to get beat and then they're going to have to do all the builder points up again to get another opportunity.
And that's going through some fucking nasty guys as well. Going to take a lot of punishment.
Check who Almeida got matched with today. Heavyweight Almeida. It got announced today.
Is it today?
Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, that takes him out to fight Tom and like UK card. And you fucked up one last week.
Oh no, it wasn't. I was going to say,
was it Tuivasa?
Tuivasa is fighting who did Tom last beat in July at the O2?
Marcin
Tybura.
So who's Almeida fighting?
Curtis Blades.
Blades.
Forgot about him. Forgot about him.
They've got a bit of history with the knee, man. So I knew that got matched today. Almeida and Blades is a great fight.
I was just going to say, what do you think they do with the title? With Tom, if he wants to fight, but it can't be John, what do they do with the title? Do they defend the interim? Because I think they've said they don't want to.
That's a good question.
They said they didn't want it,
You've got cookie crumb there, by the way.
Leave it there. Just leave it.
That's a good question. Do you defend your interim belt? Because usually the next fight is usually to put it.
The interim guy fights the title.
Holder, been talking about it, and he says that the UFC wouldn't let him defend an interim. He says that's no standard practice, so they probably wouldn't.
So the next fight's just a normal fight.
Because he's back to fighting.
That's mad, isn't it?
It's a bit of a shame.
Sorry, Tom, you're not the champion. You're just taking belts off.
I think Tom did say that, but I think he did say strip me if I need to.
Well, he said strip
because he doesn't know how to wait.
He said
just
strip Jones
fighting for interim titles until Jones decides he's retired.
See if he's out for like 9 months. Like
I thought what Tom said about John Jones was fair. Like if he's going to be injured for a long time, should maybe take it off him then. And John Jones went fucking mad, and I'm like, well, mate, you can't.
I see that Jones was confident.
I think they're both right to a degree, but like
that's only just started. These guys getting up the belts. You think about GSP was out for a while and he was still the champion.
Robert Whittaker as well.
Aye.
A long time.
So it's only just started and it's for all these guys were like
giving it back.
Aye.
It was Jamal and Jamal and Yuri both done it. They both went, look, I'm going to be injured for a while. pass it back. So I don't know.
Or were they injured?
Well, I think Jamal was for sure.
Was he injured?
What are you saying?
I don't know, mate. I'm just saying.
He was out playing some b-ball. Hurt his foot, shooting a little hoop.
Pelican Bay.
Jamie hates
Oh, in
that
fact,
stuff.
hold on.
We don't even spoke about that.
Aye, he is in Pelican Bay.
Because he paggered his brother.
Aye, but
His brother phoned him.
what about TMZ fucking putting him?
Making out like he battered a woman or something.
Aye.
Shitty,
That
like
is
clickbait
shitty,
as
man.
fuck.
I know,
That's how
bastards.
they get you.
But I think his brother's a bit of a freeloader, eh?
What's a wee scuffle between
It's
brothers?
one fucking no, but I think he gave him like a house and stuff like that. Now he's suing him. I think he's suing him and all. So I think it's just one pride, man.
Touching or so.
One of the fucking
Oh,
leeches.
so he's phoned the police so he can
Aye,
stick him in
one
and
of
get
the
dough.
leeches, man.
That's a shame.
But see when I seen his mugshot, it's like sorry to say it, 50 to pound, man.
Which,
Okay.
what do you
Would
mean?
you? Would you?
It looked like something you would see on the news, man. That's what I was saying.
Would you like your mugshot? Would you like your mugshot for a t-shirt?
I would love it, mate.
Aye, I thought you
so
would.
I always wanted to get lifted in America because they give you the orange
picture.
jumpsuit. Orange jumpsuit, and they give you the picture and it's online forever. I'm like,
You can get them here
I think
too.
I could sell that.
You can get your ones here for the police station.
Can you?
Mm-hmm. You never have you seen when they put out missing pictures and it's like
Really? Because I've
aye,
had a ton on and I don't think
Aye.
I could get mine.
you'll get them.
I like the orange jumpsuit look though.
Would you go freedom of speech? I need my picture.
I think it's a freedom of information pool because the paper get them. You ever see the ones where the guys are like they're missing and they bring up the picture and he's got his grey. They've got the grey sweat top on.
Like the
And
milk carton fucking shit.
Basically,
Aye.
but that's what it is, and it's just a plain background, and that's where it's fair.
If you don't want a milk carton.
Let you off chuff yourself.
You just got to sit here. You just stand with your hands at your
America and
side.
just got a picture. Banned for America. Like,
You just,
I bet the t-shirts sell themselves.
you just stand next to the thing that says your height here, and your hands by your sides. How long will that be?
You're in a cell with about 100 guys just staring at you, and you've got this mad accent that clearly isn't for you there.
My last time I had that maroon Kronk jersey on, and I've got my picture like that with that fucking maroon and yellow Kronk on. That was quite funny. That was during COVID as well, so you had to sit through the back in the cell with a mask on. You don't sit- honestly,
Surely
you
you'd be
did.
like, I'm taking a mask off. What are you going to do? Jail me?
And see, when you go for your interview, they had a screen in the middle.
Aye.
So, like, right, Ross, where are you?
Was that not because you were a sexual deviant?
I was spitting on cunts. Get back, I'll spit on you. And then going out, I just went, boop.
Because you had a serious charge.
No, it wasn't.
Like to come in with a shower cup.
That was
a microphone.
That wasn't even a bad one that time. I'd never even done anything wrong again.
Oh,
Got the wrong guy again.
That's the claim. That's the claim.
Nine times, mate.
There's a doll.
Touch the doll. No, that was first theft.
How we doing for time, boys?
That's on 25.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Well, greedy bastards.
Was the game. Main
So
games.
the McBookie.
Aye, let's talk about the odds.
Have the odds changed? Because as we get close to fight there,
What was the other fight on the main card? Can you get that up?
I think it was Ferguson.
It was 6, I think.
It was Ferguson.
Leon's
Garry,
the main.
Leon and
Shavkat.
Pantoja, Shavkat. Was it?
Are you maybe thinking about
Was it Scottish?
fucking your man? What's his name?
Well,
The Bible.
Bryce.
Bryce Mitchell.
No, I don't think he's on this one.
It's
see
the
the meme with him.
that was fucking excellent.
Oh, fucking yes.
How to be a wag.
How to be a wag. The UFC provides.
Is Casey on the main card?
No.
She's not in the main card.
No.
Bryce Mitchell is on that card. No.
Is it?
Aye,
Is he
but
the main card?
prelim.
He's not on the main card, he's on the prelim.
Right,
So
so
the main card-
Bryce is this one, is it?
Yeah, aye.
Oh,
what's
fuck.
According to McBookie,
has the odds for McBookie changed?
I don't know what the odds were before, but I can tell you them for the now.
Go and tell us them now. Tell us them now.
So Lucky and Garry. Garry is 2-7. Lucky is 5-2. 5-2.
It's widened a bit for Garry, so he's getting quite a big favourite now.
Tony Ferguson is 94. Paddy Pimblett is 1-3.
He's been 1-3. Paddy's been 1-3 the whole time, aye.
Shavkat is 2-13 and Wonderboy is 41.
Fucking hell! They didn't fancy Wonderboy then.
Pantoja is 1-2 and Royval is 64.
Close as well.
Leon Edwards 47 and Covington 11-8.
Well, he was evens last week.
There's our boy, Cody Garbrandt. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Against Keller.
So what was for the t-shirt? What was our fights?
So we had went Leon.
I was Paddy and Tony, and you were
Ian Garry.
Aye.
You were Ian Garry, and you were Tony Ferguson.
Right. So that was your pick.
You had picked Tony Ferguson for like a outside bet, if you remember.
And
for the outside bet, not my bet.
So our picks, we've gave them. But for the t-shirt, you had to pick one of the 3 fights and get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pick.
You would go in a draw, because I'm assuming a few people will get it right. So
what you see?
Because we've kind of went favourites really, with the exception of Ferguson. But even saying Ferguson's not a favourite, I still wouldn't be that surprised if he won.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Colby's going to get a bad night.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bookies are agreeing to.
Agree.
Bryce Mitchell's fighting a guy who's in Shutter Island, Josh Emmett. The guy that's stuck in the cell. You did this to me. You did this to me.
Latest.
Latest. That's it.
Did you see I posted like 7 years ago, I had my first fight in the UFC.
Aye.
And he was on the undercard.
Josh Emmett?
Aye.
Because it was in Sacktown, mate.
Aye.
He didn't even have a photo of you.
I know. Somebody messaged and said, it's a bit fucking rude. And I was like, what? And he went, going full blackface.
Aye.
Somebody messaged and said it's a bit rude.
Because he just had the silhouette.
Like, going full blackface.
He didn't have the actual person.
Like unlock character.
Aye. That's fucking quality.
But that card, when you look at it, there was Colby Covington was on it as well.
Was he?
That Sacktown card, aye.
You went to
and I was ahead
basketball,
of him.
didn't you?
I went to the Sacramento Kings.
How did you finish a fight again? Was that a
armbar, triangle,
triangle armbar?
Exact same as my last fight. Just twisted that. Pop.
That was when I just met you.
Did you? You went to join the gym with him.
Aye,
because you went to UFC, you jump board. Aye, this guy. Fucking
him and
Tails.
That's pretty much it.
Shut Tails.
Who's the other guy who came? Over for Edinburgh.
Who?
Was it your fight? It was been a pollution.
Harry.
Fucking Harry Humsucker.
Did he join the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
I think he was here for long. I think it was just a couple
that
of
must have been before me. I didn't ever remember.
Around about that time.
I didn't remember Harry ever being there. Like, he lives fucking well out on the other side.
Just remind the audience of the deal we've got with McBookie.
Aye. Well,
No, Ross knows it.
You've got to follow the link in our description. Put in £5, they'll give you £20. You can't go sticking it on somebody who's like a mad 3-1 favourite though. You've got to actually play through your money.
Yep. Win or lose.
Win or lose.
Win or lose.
Oh, even better. Right. New customers only through the Leather podcast.
Just download the app, McBookie, the one with the wee fucking thistle on it. And
easy.
Just bet hundreds of money and win lots.
And as we said, once you've made your bet, put it in the chat and then
screenshot that motherfucker.
Show us.
Put it in. And we'll pick something.
We can all be betting addicts together.
You know what I done last night? 200 on Bayern Munich to beat Man United. Evens gave me 400 back. So I put that 400 on Celtic to win tonight.
This is when it starts to get edgy.
They've not won the Champions League for years, but they're playing Feyenoord tonight, and it'll give me back £1,300. So if I win the night, I'll put that money on
the Bruins.
Not
Tony Ferguson.
Ian Garry. So I'll put £1,300 on Ian Garry. He beat Lucky, which will give me back about £1,800. So I've changed £200 to £1,800 by using McBookie.
Don't bet like Bungard.
Do you ever watch the guys who do that?
That should be the don't. That should be it. Bet responsibly. Don't bet like Bungard.
14 bets to $1 million. You ever watch them?
No.
Do you do it?
Do they get it?
No.
Some of them do, but very rarely. It's usually
is that the way they do it.
Aye. So they start one, like it's usually American football. You've seen this. They'll bet on one boy.
Professional gamblers.
Aye. And then they just go bum, bum. Every day, different bet. So all the way to $1 million.
When I was in Boston, they took me to it was like a meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
So they took us to
garden.
Who's the betting app they use for the UFC?
MyBookie.
Nah, it's no MyBookie.
Is it DraftKings?
DraftKings. Oh, that's a big one.
So they took us up to this suite, and it was all DraftKings high rollers.
I know what you're going to say.
And I made the guy bet like an absolute winner, and he was like against a Brazilian boy, and I was like, aye, He's like, he's going to knock him out. Aye. The guy get flatlined in fucking 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, how much you put on that? It was like 10 grand, and I was like, that's an expensive night for you, mate.
Ah, well.
So they like, see if you bet, like, if you use DraftKings and you've got huge amounts of money getting spent on UFC, you get an invite to their box at one of the events, which is pretty good. Like, so see if you're a degenerate gambler,
Aye.
you can get an opportunity.
Well, because they're hoping you fucking
lose the money, and that's actually what
and get it all back, eh? That's what they do.
But yes,
but betting is fun.
But our official betting partner is McBookie, and other betting apps are there. But why would you go there when you can use McBookie?
Fuck Christ.
It's Christmas, just round the corner. Why not start your new year looking fresh in some Anaconda fight wear? They do provide knee braces, but sometimes you don't need the knee brace. Sometimes the knees are working fine. Sometimes you just want to look fresh. Ross, how can they look as fresh as us?
They can go to anacondafightwear.co,
or you can hit the link in the bio. It'll take you to the website. Do we have a code?
We do. Use the promo code LEATHER10 for 10% off.
What sort of stuff can you get there to look fresh?
Look fresh in their tighty whiteys, the ones we use, the spandex, Anaconda.
They're my favourites.
Shorts, aye. But you go for the old baggies.
I like the baggies. What would you call them? Valetudo ones?
Via Valetudo. You go for like the board shorts.
I like the board shorts.
They've got long sleeved rash guards if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, and they've got short sleeved rash guards if you're more into feeling man-on-man action. You want to feel the skin touch.
We're also seeing John Danaher wearing the knee brace, mate.
Aye.
Showing some technique, which is pretty cool, since a lot of people look up to him in the old jiu-jitsu world.
Aye.
Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, those three guys. The gyms are following them now, so it's cool to see.
Aye.
Seeing a lot
It's
of
a brand that's grown. It's a brand that's grown. And I know the website obviously is in dollars, but they do provide shipping in the UK, so don't worry about like, it says dollars. All it means is you're getting it cheaper if you're for the UK. But if you're looking for knee braces, rash guards to start the new year for your new journey in the world of MMA or jiu-jitsu, why not check out Anaconda Fightwear? Ross, with that website?
anacondafightwear.co.
Listen, guys, G4 claims it's a game changer. Paul, take it away.
I'll just sit here like Islam Makhachev.
Autism face.
Yes. Why would you use G4 claims? I hear you grumble. Well, it is this time of the year, December. The roads can become a bit treacherous. Ice is a game changer.
It's a fucking game ender. Driving home for Christmas.
So if you find yourself in an accident this festive period, why not get in contact with G4 Claims? Why would you get in contact with them, I hear you ask? One, you will have a courtesy car, your full claim, and it's entirely free. The service that G4 Claims provides is free. Also, why else would you use them? Because they make sure you get 100% of your claim. And is there a third?
It is.
But I put it into the first one, which is this service is entirely free. And that's why I've left it on its own.
You put too much pressure on yourself.
I know you did. So guys, if you have been involved in an accident this time of year, I know it's a bit stressful, why not get in contact with G4 Claims? The guys will make sure that you get 100% of your claim. They'll make sure they do all the legwork for you so you don't have to stress this festive period. So it's a no-brainer. And if you are looking to get in contact with them, Ross, what's that number?
It's 01698 767 172.
Or you can hit the link in the bio and it'll take you to the website. Guys, have a lovely Christmas. Stay safe. And if you happen to be in an accident, why not get in contact with G4 Claims? It's free.
And they're a game changer.